gentleman, the car that I'm sitting in. Calm my bad nerves, I call her my. Just kidding, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living,
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
So dominant, only gave up one hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
John Birdie at the plate. And the pitch. Outside low. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one drilled left field. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
So digging in, Sal Fralin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time. One out, bases empty. One down, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Henderson drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Popped up. Fletcher moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And he takes a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Righty to the plate. The punch out there. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's bad. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Gilbert back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. The pitch. That one down the line. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Fastball in for a strike, and 1-1. Second inning here, no score. Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one misses in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Dominic Canzone in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two out, space is empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
Next offering is outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-0. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Mookie now. Curveball drops in there. Turns and fires to Betts. That's in there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
At the belt and fires. Good job to fight that one off. And the righty deals. Betts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Harper runs. Bounced up the middle. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that one pulled foul. Man at second. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. And a pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Harper on at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Harper up to third on the wild pitch. Kicks and deals. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one fouled off. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Here comes a pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Forget it. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's David Fletcher. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 7. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
He goes down looking.
Ooh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the lineup flips over. John Birdie getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And that clips the inside corner. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side. Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So up next, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right through there for a strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
On a line, base hit. Lopez on his horse, coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Turner now. DeSclafani back to work.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Witt batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. And now it's Christian Yelich. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the 0-1. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. The All-Stars out front 2-0. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And here it comes. Got him. And that's the first out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
All over that one right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
1 down. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Didn't go. O'Hoppe stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ball to strike. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one ripped to left, base hit, and the postseason success continues for him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's just foul. The pitch. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, digging in, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-2. And a good eye there. Just misses. And it's 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And now, Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Checks a swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And it hits the bag. And that's a fair ball.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. Italy out front here, 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, David Fletcher. A wind in the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Nicky Lopez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Yelich snags it on the run. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. That's in there. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that will drop foul. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Henderson. To first. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. The right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. And they get Turner for the out. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. So they've been held scoreless through 5. The All-Stars have the advantage 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Frelick, 23 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Gilbert won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Garrett Cole will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around.
Turner, the throw to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Hoppy in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right side. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Italy on top 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. DeSclafani back to work.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's outside. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And now 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Andrew Benintendi. And he deals. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Right-handed reliever. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Canzone stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 7. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Henderson under it. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
There's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ron Marinaccio up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Trevino getting cranked up as well. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-1.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for DeSclafani. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new pitcher in the game, number 55.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground right side and foul ball. And the 0-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1-2 now. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. That misses. 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His second homer this series. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And that's outside. Ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gunnar Henderson up next. And now the lefty. That's to third. Birdie fires over to first. And Betts is gone.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Royce Lewis. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mouth.
Now on the bump, Matt Vesta.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter now, Will Smith. There's the strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And that will end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Royce Lewis. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. David Fletcher digs in. On the mound now, Griffin Jacks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Clips the corner. Strike one. On the ground, right side. First out in the top of the eighth. Nicky Lopez now at the plate. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And that's downstairs and outside. Jacks, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. That one finds the zone. Strike one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's Trey Turner.
Just some things we show.
And the pitch. Fought off foul. And strike two. And that one upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out to short. Fletcher throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
This one in the air. And that quickly, two away. New pitcher now, Ron Marinaccio. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. That's outside. Now 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a pitch. And it's even up. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
2-2 on the way. And another ball. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Pasquantino batting with one down, takes the strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. And they take a 2-run lead.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. In for a strike. 0-1. Strom, in his 9th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ohapi leads off first with one away. On the ground, could be two. Turner sends it to first, and Benintendi is out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Runner at second. 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. And the slider just misses. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop from his backside. Pretty nice play there.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Nardi.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. And here we are. 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
And the 1-0.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Lopez tosses to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Adley Rutschman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's the strike. And a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
2 outs, nobody on. And now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.